Welcome back friends to your Techhandy channel. Please like and subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates. This video is the final part of Active Directory migration from Windows Server 2008 environment to Windows Server 2016. I recommend watching part 1 and 2, if you did not watch it already. In our last video, we successfully migrated our existing RODC server from Microsoft Server 2008 R2 to Microsoft Server 2016 with retaining same hostname and IP. In this video we will migrate DC-02 first and then DC-01 from Microsoft Server 2008 to Microsoft Server 2016. We will also see how we can migrate existing DHCP to new environment. Just keep in mind, in my lab I don't have Active Directory certificate authority or any additional role. Make sure to review your company environment and migrate any additional role, if required. We will also troubleshoot migration errors. As per our DC-02 migration steps, we will first review which roles are currently managed by DC-02 Server 2008. As we can see, the server is currently only holding the Active Directory role. Next, we will confirm which FSMO roles are running on DC-02 and migrate them to DC-01. As we can see, DC-02 is currently holding Schema Master and Domain Naming Master roles. To transfer these two roles to DC-01, follow the following commands. ntdsutil roles connection. Connect to server DC-01, where you want to transfer roles. Quit or simply queue. Transfer Schema Master. Hit Yes to confirm role transfer. Next, transfer Naming Master. We have successfully transferred roles. Please verify roles transfer by running netdom query FSMO command again. As per next step, let's decommission the existing DC-02 Server 2008 using DC promo. Make sure to delete this domain because this server is the last domain controller in the domain is unchecked, and click Next. Type in a new password to be used for the local administrator account the machine will contain after it is demoted. Check the Reboot on Completion box to restart the server after the service has been removed. You might come across a permission error screen. We try again by entering domain admin account credentials again. But facing same error screen again. To fix this issue, you need to confirm that the accidental deletion is not enabled on the domain controller machine that you are trying to decommission. Uncheck the box and try Continue. As you can see, we didn't come across the same error this time. Log back into the DC-02 upon reboot and open up Server Manager. In Roles Summary, click Remove Roles. Uncheck Active Directory Domain Services and click Next. In the next step, we will disjoin the DC-02 machine from the domain. To disjoin machine, open Server Manager and click on Change System Properties. Check Workgroup, type in a workgroup name, and click OK. Click OK on the warning dialog. Click Restart later on the Microsoft Windows dialog box and shut down the machine instead, and make sure the machine will remain powered off. We will now log into our fresh install server 2016, which is already updated with all recent patches. Then we will assign the hostname and IP which were assigned to the existing server 2008 RODC. Also make sure to delete the old DC-02 machine object entry from Active Directory User and Computer, Sites, and DNS. Let's assign IP and hostname to our new DC-02 2016 server and join to our Techhandy domain. Our new 2016 DC-02 joined to domain now. As per the next step, we will install an Active Directory role on the server and promote the server as a new domain controller. We have successfully migrated our DC-02. Please monitor the environment for a couple of days before migrating the next domain controller. For DC-01 migration, I will only focus on DHCP migration from DC-01 to DC-02 and how you can raise the forest and domain functional level of your environment. Please follow the remaining steps same as we performed during the DC-02 migration. So let's migrate DHCP from the existing DC-01 Server 2008 to DC-02 Server 2016. You can keep DHCP on DC-02 or migrate it back to DC-01 after the domain controller migration to the new server in 2016. Open DHCP on DC-01 to review DHCP configurations. To migrate the DHCP configuration, you simply need to install the DHCP server on DC-02 2016 server and run 2 export and import commands on both source and destination servers. Let's first run the export command on the source DC-01 server to generate the configuration file. Choose any folder path where you want to generate a DHCP export file. Next, run the command as displaying on the screen. Copy the export file to DC-02 server. Next, we will install DHCP server role on DC-02 server and import the same configurations. To import DHCP configurations, open Command Prompt and run the listed command. This will import all DHCP configurations. Once you refresh DHCP, you will notice all configurations are now imported to the new DHCP. Next, you need to authorize a new DHCP in order to make it functional. Once you find everything is functional, you can unauthorize your old DHCP server. Use same commands to transfer all FSMO roles from DC-01 to DC-02. We have successfully transferred roles to DC-02. Follow the same steps to demote and shut down server 2008 DC-01 and promote the new server 2016 DC-01 with the same hostname and IP. You might came across DNS error. You can ignore error, as long you confirm DNS is fully functional on the buddy domain controllers. We have successfully migrated our last DC-01 domain controller from server 2008 to server 2016. All new domain controllers are now fully synced and replicated. I highly recommend waiting for a few days before raising the forest or domain functional level. Open Active Directory domain and trust to raise forest and domain functional level. To raise forest functional level from 2008 to any above version. Your environment must not have running any domain controller on server 2008. Your environment might require more time to sync before raising functional levels. Make sure you don't have DNS or object entry of your old domain controller machine in your environment. Sometimes old domain controller entry was orphaned while the migration process, and remain in your lost and found objects OU. I wait for one day and let the domain controller sync, but still got the same error. After digging for some time, find out if the domain or forest includes an unoccupied read-only domain controller account that has an MSDS behavior version attribute value that is less than the value that the domain or forest is being raised to. The operation to raise the functional level will fail. Let's try to raise the functional level again before I will show how to fix the issue. As you can see, we are still stuck with same errors. To fix this issue, first open Active Directory sites and review MSDS behavior version attribute values of domain controllers. Open NTDS properties of domain controllers, then Attribute Editor and look for MSDS behavior version attribute values. As we can see, value of our DC-01 is updated as server 2016. Now we'll check same value for DC-02 domain controller. We found value of DC-02 is also updated as server 2016. Lastly, let's review the value of our RODC server. You can see the value of RODC is not updated and is still the same as the old 2008 R2. In order to fix the issue, we manually need to update to the 2016 server or depending on which operating server you migrated. Once you updated the value, perform a site's force replication and try raising the functional level again. You will not get the same error again. As you can see, we are able to successfully raise the forest functional level without any error. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the Active Directory migration video series. Please like and subscribe for more informative videos.